Hi, glad to have you with us. So I'm joined today by Jordan O'Brien from the Gentleman's Cove. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. So my name is Jordan. I have a YouTube channel where I basically talk about men's fashion, men's style. I do a lot of lookbooks, and I also talk about hairstyles. I talk about grooming and just a whole smorgasbord of things that revolve around the men's style world.
Yes, so today we're gonna be talking about the top 10 spring essential items that every guy should have. So Jordan came up with his list of his top 10 items and I came up with my list. But right now on his channel, we have a video talking about the top spring trends. So I thought that'd be really fun to just kind of have a nice companion video for outside of our essential items,
yes,
where we could talk about more fun trends that are happening this season.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna link that in the video description below. Be sure to check that out. Let's talk about the top 10 spring essential items. So Jordan, I actually did this video for the top 10 summer essential items with another guest. And basically, you have your list, I've got my list.
Okay.
Jordan's gonna start off first, and he's just gonna let me know like all the items on his list, and we'll see if it matches up with mine, which if it does, woo, party. But if it doesn't, meh.
I'm gonna leave if it doesn't.
So let's get into this.
Perfect.
What's number one on your list?
Number one on my list are huaraches, or better known as a woven closed-toed shoe.
Oh, well, I don't have that on my list, but those are really great.
Okay.
It's really hard though to have to come up with a list of 10 because I love so many different items. So for shoes, I didn't put that on my list, but.
To each their own. Okay, so number two, I've got a linen suit.
All right, well, I feel like we kind of matched. I said just a spring summer suit. I kept it more general, but linen, that's fantastic. It's nice and breathable. So especially for those hotter months or if you live in a really tropical environment, it's nice to be able to have something that's very lightweight, breathable, although it wrinkles a bit, but you gotta embrace that. Yeah. I love a good linen suit.
Linen suits are where it's at.
Oh, and we also did a whole video about spring and summer suits, and we talked about fabrics like linen and seersucker and all that good stuff, and what to look for in a spring and summer suit. So I'll link that in the video description below once that comes out.
Number three, I have a Panama wide rim hat, or like a straw hat.
Damn it, these are so good, but I didn't have it on my list.
Obviously, I wear hats and stuff like that, so it's a good hat to have during that season. It's nice, lightweight, and it's kind of comes off more of a casual vibe. Yeah,
I just didn't have it as my essential item because I feel like not a lot of men can pull off hats, but definitely if you're in a warmer climate and especially if you're sensitive to sun or maybe you're balding and you just want to kind of cover it up to just, again, sun protection, Panama hats are fantastic.
Perfect.
So.
At least we can agree once it's already done.
You have good items that are just not on my list.
All right, so number four on my list is a basic striped t-shirt, kind of like a nautical feel. It's gonna be nice and, for me, nice and casual for the spring and nice and light for the spring.
Ooh, I love that. I don't have that on my list though. so far,
four.
No, we had one thing in common out of the four. Out of all four of the items that you just listed, those are all in my Summer Essentials ebook. Again, guys, I linked that below. So we're on the same page about things. It's just the spring, I've tweaked it a little bit, and there's just items on there that I feel are more essential for the spring time.
Number five, I have a long sleeve Henley shirt.
Great.
Is that a possibility or no?
No.
No. I go with the long sleeve simply because it's not as hot as summer yet, so the long sleeve you can kind of wear it out and about. So that's why, and it has the buttons, so you can always open it up if it's something like that. So
yeah, again, for me though, with Henleys, I only feel like you can carry it. Like you can, Henleys would look great on you because you're a broad guy, you're muscular. I just think that for certain men, especially thinner men or just, really broad guys that are not muscular, I think sometimes Henleys just don't look very well. And yeah, it can make them either look bigger than they are or even thinner than they are. So it's not for everyone.
Number six, you might have this one, a denim jacket. God.
Oh my gosh. But again, I love a denim jacket. See, everything on your list I love, it's just most of it is in my Summer Essentials ebook.
Okay, see, I was thinking denim might be too heavy for summer, so.
No, I love a good denim jacket, especially for spring, because right now this is for spring. Spring can have their, cooler moments and then their warmer moments, so that's good, but no, I don't have that.
All right, here we go. Number 7. I have like a lightweight, like windbreaker kind of jacket.
Okay, I was gonna put that on my list.
Hey, at least we were thinking on the same page.
I was gonna put that on my list because it is very true. Windbreakers are really great for this time of year.
Okay, number 8.
Yes.
A pair of classic timeless white sneakers.
Ooh, so that's actually on my essentials list for year round.
Okay.
So I find that white sneakers to me is just something that every man should have in his wardrobe, regardless of what time of year it is. I really love a good white sneaker, but it's just not on my spring list.
That's fine. No, I agree with that. I would just wear it more during the spring because like in the winter, I don't want to get them too dirty.
That's true. Yeah, and for the winter, there's other better shoe options out there.
Number 9, I have a classic timeless pair of sunglasses like the Club Masters or the Wayfarers from like Ray-Ban. So I feel like, you know, spring and summer it's gonna start getting sunny. I'm assuming it's not on your list either.
So I was gonna put sunglasses on the list, but I felt like, okay, well that's something that you should have just year round. It's not just for the spring, you would wear sunglasses. I know with myself and with my clients, it's like if you're a sunglass person, you're gonna wear that all year long.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like it was like something specific to the springtime.
Yeah, maybe that's me because I'm not a sunglass person, so I kind of wear them just when I need to. So, okay, last one, number 10, watches, like a NATO strap watch, a very colorful themed kind of, you know, cloth band strap.
Yes. I love watches, and I did a whole video about watches. Again, I'll link that in the video description below, but we talked about NATO straps and other really cool straps that you can do with your dress watches or your sport watches where you can, you know, switch out the bands. But
not on there.
Not on that list.
So we went 0 for 10. 10.
No, 1.
Well,
one. We both agreed on spring and summer suits.
Yes.
Well, you said linen suits, but that was
same thing.
Again, all of these items I've recommended in the past. They're just in my summer essentials ebook, or they belong in my just essential items that every man should have. So should we get into my list?
Go rapid fire through these things.
Okay, so I have so in addition to the lightweight spring suit, I also have just a nice linen or lightweight blazer.
Okay.
So I really like for like a nice check, like a green check pattern or a light blue, like kind of linen or chambray sport coat. Like I thought that was a great way to just kind of dress up a more casual look.
Perfect.
Or you can dress it down.
Yeah, and not get too hot.
And then I also had gingham button-up shirts. I just think patterns, especially gingham, during this time of year is just a really great way to insert some freshness to an outfit.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And then I also have silk knit ties, which you love. I know you love this. Why didn't you have this on your list?
I think I was going for more casual, like broad. I don't know. Maybe I pigeonholed myself.
You love a good silk knit tie.
I do like silk knit ties.
So silk knit ties, one of my favorite types of ties during the spring and summer months, so that's why they're on my list. As for colors for ties, I really love blues, pinks or burgundies, greens are really nice, or even like light grays, like a polka dot light gray. Silk knit tie is really pretty as well.
I agree.
So for my next item, I have a polo shirt. So it's very similar to your t-shirt.
I forget that.
I don't know how you forgot that, because I feel like polo shirts, that's the springtime is like when you finally get to break them out.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just think they're the big brother of t-shirts. It's a really easy way to instantly dress up a more casual outfit, and polo shirts, they look great on every guy, regardless of your age or body type.
That's true.
So I did a whole video about polo shirts and also a whole fit guide about them because I think they're that important, and I've linked that in the video description below. So for the next item, I have short sleeve button down shirts. So I think short sleeve button down shirts are something that every guy can wear, and it's just a nice stylish touch if you just want to wear something different than a t-shirt. I think they look so great, especially if you just roll up the sleeve like once and you have it untucked with a pair of jeans, throw on your white sneakers. I think it just looks really fresh and ready for spring and transitions perfectly into the summertime.
Yeah.
Do you wear short sleeve shirts?
I don't. See, my thing, what I like to do is, because I figure I'd rather take the versatility of a long sleeve and just roll up the sleeves to where it is a short sleeve. That's how I imagine it. The way I look in a short sleeve button up doesn't flatter me, or at least I personally don't like it.
You got these guns you need to show off, okay? You would look awesome in a short sleeve button up shirt.
Maybe I'll go buy one.
The next item that I have, so I have a suede bomber jacket.
Okay.
So for me, I've said it in my videos in the past, I always say save the suede for the springtime. So that includes jackets and your shoes. I just love a nice brown suede
Yes.
bomber jacket or a green suede bomber jacket.
I have both in my closet.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go for the springtime. I just think it's so great. I mean, you have to be careful to make sure if it's raining, definitely you do not want to be wearing your suede bomber jacket, but it's the perfect time to wear it because it's not too hot outside. So
Yeah.
the nights are still going to be a little chilly, and you can just throw that on and it looks really fresh and seasonally appropriate.
Yeah, we were kind of close with the jacket theme.
Yes.
Jacket theme.
The next item, penny loafers. Love penny loafers during this time of year.
Yes.
It's like finally you get to like break them out, and I only like penny loafers when they're worn without socks.
Yes.
You can wear them with your suits or with your dark wash pair of jeans. When I say no socks with your penny loafers, I actually mean go with no-show socks, because going completely without socks is your feet are gonna be
Nasty.
really nasty and sweaty and stinky. So don't do that. Instead, go with no-show socks. I did a whole video about socks, including no-show socks. I'll link it in the video description below. The next item on my list, so it's the second shoe item, because I love shoes, and this is something very particular and specific for spring and summer months, and that is a nice suede double mug strap. It's like, finally, this is the time of year where you can break that out. So I really love a nice chocolate brown, navy, and a nice dove gray suede double monk. Ooh, so sexy. You can wear those with, your suits or your dark wash jeans, or the next item, chinos. So chinos, I was surprised you didn't have chinos on the list.
I don't wear them.
Oh, okay, fine. I just think chinos are the perfect way to, if you're just tired of wearing jeans, that you can just spice it up with a pair of chinos. And also they're really breathable and comfortable, and they take you from spring into summer and then early fall as well. So they can finally be pulled out of the closet and worn during this time of year.
Been sad the whole year.
Yeah, so that is my list. Jordan, I know our lists didn't quite match up, but I mean, they're all items I would recommend as well, but there's just so many good stuff.
There's so many things, and so we came up with 20 essential items.
There you go.
There you go.
You guys, the more the merrier, right? So you guys have a lot of options for essential items to add to your spring closet, and just to, just kind of spice up your already year-round staples. All right, and so like we said at the top of the video, Jordan and I did a whole video for his channel where we talk about the top spring trends. So if you guys are curious about anything outside of these essential items, just more fun, trendier items.
Come and go.
Yeah, just fun ways to spice up your wardrobe. Definitely check out that video. I'll link it in the video description below. This was so much fun. Jordan, thank you so much for
having me.
joining.
Of course.
Appreciate it. And Jordan and I actually have a question for you guys. We're leaving it in the comment section below, so be sure to answer that. We're really curious. If you like this video, remember, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and that's it. That's all I got for you guys.
That's all I got.
All right, see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.